Hey guys, I'm Enikő Mihalik and this is my life in food. I think it would be her dad's favorite meal, rakott krumpli, layered potatoes. I think if she learned how to make that, the whole family will be happy. We actually like to cook at home most of the time because we miss the Hungarian taste so much. So we go to a local market to get the ingredients, and then my husband takes over the cooking and I take over the commending. I think it would have to be the smell of langosh. You know, the heavy oil that they cook the langosh pasta in. When you smell that, you're instantly brought back into so many childhood memories. Definitely it would have to be grandma's homemade chicken soup, and then goulash, which is like, I guess it's like pork ribs with potatoes that are baked in the fat of the pig as well. So I don't want to say school snack, but can I say that from school my favorite dish was lencse főzelék, which is like a lentil stew, I guess. And that's the one thing I miss from school, but I miss it so much. I hated pumpkin soup, and then at one point I flipped over to the other side and I asked my grandmother to make me pumpkin soup all the time. Oh yes, I remember my first big casting in New York. I had New York bagel with cream cheese and lox. Very classic, but I was very new to the city and I didn't know what to get, so I tried that. I constantly try to recreate my grandmother's homemade chicken soup with more or less success. I discovered borscht, which is funny, but in Hungary I never tried borscht, but I had Russian roommates and they showed it to me, and it's one of my favorite dishes, or favorite soups. I love hamburgers. Any kind of hamburger. It has to be a good hamburger, but all the variations of hamburgers. Is it silly to say sushi? I don't know. I feel like sushi is such a exquisite type of food. It's it's elegant. It's almost like has the Japanese perfectionism in it, and it's so clean and clean cut. I like sushi because it's easy and it's on point. So the dish I can make the best is lecho. I know it's healthy as well. You can make it gluten-free, and it's fast and it's easy, and I actually can just like whip it up really easy. Very proud of that. Back in the day when I was training for Victoria's Secret, I used to make 2 sunny side up eggs with a slice of cheese on top, avocado on the side, and gluten-free bread, and that was my everyday go-to. I love real matcha. I like hand-whipped, good quality matcha, and I drink matcha every single day, but I hate the new wave type of matcha. It tastes amazing, so you'll probably see me drinking it, but in my mind, I'm still thinking, this is a sellout. I think if it's matcha, it has to be the real deal. I had some issues with gluten. I became gluten intolerant. I don't know if it was because in America the ingredients are different, but after I gave birth to my daughter, I happily noticed that somehow my tolerance went away. So we are no longer on bad terms with gluten, and I eat a lot of bread actually. No food after, I would say, let's say 8 p.m. I break this rule all the time, and I break it the worst way possible. I usually just eat sweets after like 8 p.m. Like 10 p.m. I would have a jar of ice cream. It has to be Hungarian paprika, right? You can't get it anywhere else the way we have it here. So I quit coffee about 5 months ago, but I still love the taste, so I indulge in decaf. And it was in Italy the first time I tried affogato, which is with a scoop of ice cream. And whenever I can, I have that for dessert. It would be just kolbász. It would be just, you know, when they say the fence is made out of kolbász, that's how I see békés csaba. Funny enough, I think Italian. I think there's a lot of good Italian restaurants in Budapest. Well, I'll tell you my favorite Hungarian or Budapest restaurant is Café Kör. I love that place. It's funny because where we live, you can actually buy a kind of dough that reminds me of langos, but they serve it with sugar. And my immediate thought was, where is the sour cream and why do they put sugar on top of it? I think it's not just the paprika alone, but when you flavor dishes with paprika, such as stews, nobody can get it the way the Hungarians do. Even if they use the same ingredients, they just can't. I love a big Sunday lunch table with kids and family members fighting, yelling. I love this type of kind of Italian, Mediterranean type of behavior and eating over the food. It's what makes me feel cozy and at home. It's not a perfectly set table, for sure. Caviar, of course.